Halloween, the scariest night of the year. While everyone is out dressing up or trick or treating, I did both and much more. But in GTA Online. Because GTA just had a big Halloween event with bunch of collectibles, rare items, events, and modes. And all of this was new to me, so I just wanna go over it a little bit. Let's start with collectibles. There are a few different ones, and the first one I went for were the peyote plants. When you eat the peyote, you turn into a random animal, and I thought that shit was awesome. There is dozens of animals you can turn into, both on land and in the sea, including a random dog, maybe a cow, a fucking chicken, bird, shark, different shark, different shark, and so on. While you are the animal, you can run around, attack people, swim in the ocean, or even fly. And that was fun for the first like 15, maybe 20 times, but there is 76 of them. So it did get old relatively quickly, especially when you get the same animal over and over again. I wish there were like only 20 of them. Each one would be unique and it would be a better experience, in my opinion. But thankfully, there are two special ones. First, if you eat the peyote next to Franklin's house, you can turn into Chop, which is pretty cool. It's a nice little callback to the single player. Second, you can turn into a fucking Bigfoot. And man, am I glad I started doing these plans first. Because it took me like 20, maybe even 30 times to turn into Bigfoot. Because the weather needed to be foggy, it needed to be between 3 am and 8 am, and every time I had those conditions, I would just turn into some random shit. I'm pretty sure the Halloween weather somehow fucks that up. But eventually, it happened. I became the Bigfoot. And holy shit was this fun. I could run faster, I would punch like a truck, or I would just punch a truck. You can also use guns if someone drops it, but I did not become Bigfoot to use guns, so I just ended up wreaking havoc for like 30 minutes. It was surprisingly worth the 30 something tries. Okay, that's all for the plants. Now let's talk about ghosts exposed. This one was really simple. Photograph 10 ghosts and you get about 250k and a cap as a reward. It was pretty easy, pretty quick to do, it fits the team perfectly, it was great, I love it. Then there are the fucking pumpkins. 200 of them. And I actually collected all of them on the Halloween night itself. I thought it would be a nightmare to collect all of these, but it was actually kind of fun, because every time you collect a pumpkin, you either get a trick or a treat. There are a couple of tricks, like you can get shocked, there is an energy pulse, explosion, and you can also get stoned, which, in my opinion, should be a treat. Speaking of treats, there is also a couple of those. Like you can get a bunch of money, RP, armor, snacks, and so on. And there aren't that many different options compared to the number of pumpkins, but I guess the anticipation of which one will it be made it kinda interesting to collect all of them actually. And for collecting all of them, about 5, maybe 6 hours later, you get this shirt. Yay! There are also UFOs that appear during the night, and you can take picture of them, and you probably get something when you photograph them all, but I fucked it up. I started playing the week of Halloween, like the week before the Halloween. The week when the Halloween was. What the fuck? Anyway, the point is, you can miss some of the UFOs. I didn't know that. Like some of them only appear once at the beginning of the event, and if you miss them, you're fucked. So I didn't even bother doing the rest. Big fucking L there. But there is next year, I guess, since GTA 6 got delayed again. And those are all collectibles. Now let's move on to the cars. First of all, I bought the Oppressor. I know a lot of people hate it. I still don't really know how I feel about it. But god damn, is it good for grinding and collecting shit all around the map. So it had to be done. I got a bunch of Halloween themed and limited time only cars because they looked cool. I don't think I'll be daily driving those, but it's nice to have them for my collection. I also got like 3 or 4 Kriegers because they were free, so why not? Almost free, one of them was like 18,000 or something, which is basically free. Like Gcash gives more money than that. So that was pretty cool. I am daily driving those, like I switch between those every day. And yeah, those are all the cards that I got during this event. I also bought some guns. Atomizer is pretty cool. Widowmaker is also great. And then the Unholy Hellbringer. And holy shit, whoever came up with that name should get a raise or a promotion or anything, I don't know. Because this is the coolest name ever. Okay, let's move on to the actual in-game events, starting with slashers, which are just the hostile NPCs that you can encounter, and they just want to fuck you up. There is a couple of different versions of them. Some of them are a little bit freaky, and they are tanky as fuck. Especially the sack slasher, which I think should be renamed to the sack of shit, because this fucker does not die. I thought I was living in the Halloween movie, like the Michael Myers is coming after me and I'm done for. Because this fucker tanked like, I don't know, 5 rockets and then I died. Holy shit, that was terrifying. Then there is the Phantom Driver, which I thought it would be the hardest to get for me because I play in invite only, but I was lucky enough with only 4 people in session to get it. I got completely fucked by it. But I also got my revenge. Look at this guy. He's following me again. Okay, I want to destroy this fucker. That's it? He died like a little bitch. I also tried to steal this cool car. Can I just steal this? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I encountered this. Now what? Now what? Holy shit. Run, 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 run. And holy shit. That was terrifying. Let me reenact the scene from Dark Knight. Come on, hit me! Hit me, hit me, hit me! Hit me! Oh, he's not like Batman, he actually fucking hit me. Next up, Ludendorff Cemetery. This was sick. I mean, you can't really go wrong with zombies, like just mowing down waves of zombies. It is zombies, I like zombies. I also like the word zombies, that's why I say it so many times. Zombies. It did take me a couple of tries to get to level 10, which was my goal, because that was some kind of a challenge. And it was also a great opportunity to try my new guns. I also tried the Slasher Adversary mode, which was my first time playing any kind of adversary mode. And it was kind of fun, basically playing hide and seek in some small spaces. but unfortunately I played with random people. Also, I think someone left because there is only 200. That's it? Someone already quit, man. Yeah, I guess I won. Because another player left. It's probably best to play with some friends, but overall, it was pretty good. And then finally, the main event, or what I consider the main event. I got kidnapped by aliens. At least that's what I thought. Turns out it was just humans. And it looked like they were studying me, maybe? I don't know. But it was awesome. You can also solve a puzzle to try to escape. It did take me a couple of tries and a YouTube video because I couldn't figure it out. You can also steal a shulker and this goofy xenomorph looking costume, which is hilarious, but it was great. Overall, I had a lot of fun during my first Halloween in GTA. A lot of interesting experiences, I got a bunch of cool rewards, spent a lot of money on some cool shit. I did miss some things, but I'll get them next year, I guess. And like I said, it was a great event overall. I had a lot of fun playing it, and I can't wait for the next one. If you want to see me actually play through all of this, I do have all of that uploaded on my second channel. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.